Year 3, welcome to Humanities today. I hope you're all well, enjoying the sun. Obviously we've got a little bit more freedom now and we can go out and play some sports with our family, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. Today we're going to be continuing our learning about Rome and the Romans, and we're going to be learning about a story, like a folk tale about two people called Romulus and Remus. Now, later on in this video, you'll hear me reading the story to you, and that story's been written by Twinkle. And then afterwards I'll explain the task on Purple Mash so that you've got that. Also on Purple Mash there are 2 chapters for you to read that I'll encourage you to learn more things about the Romans. So I hope you're all okay. If you need any help, please do email the YR3 at grange.sch.uk and I will get back to you and answer any questions. It's been amazing to see so many bits of your work and hear so much from you guys. I've really enjoyed it. So thank you, and thank you to all your grown-ups who've been helping you as well. At the end of the video there's a little bit of a showing off of all the lovely work that I've received and I've seen, so hopefully your work may be there, and if it's not, maybe try and send me some work in by email or do all the Purple Mash things that I've been setting you. Okay, so keep safe and keep well. Bye now. Story of Romulus and Remus. Long ago, before Christianity, in the fine city of Alba Longa, Italy, lived King Numita. All was not well in Alba Longa because the king's younger brother, Amulius, wanted the throne for himself and took it from the king. Amulius was adamant that nobody should threaten his new position, so just to make sure, he had Numita's sons killed and made his only daughter, Rhea Silvia, become a priestess of Vesta, where she was not allowed to marry or have children, as Amulius was worried that she might have a son one day, and that would threaten his throne. However, the plan backfired as Rhea Silvia fell in love with Mars, the Roman god of war, and they had twin sons. Usually the punishment for going against the rules of the priestesses of Vesta was death, but Mars was a hugely powerful man, and Amulius feared him. Instead, he imprisoned Rhea Silvia and ordered a servant to take the twins and put them in the river Tiber. Unbeknown to Amulius, when the servant arrived at the river, he could not bring himself to throw the babies in, so left them in their basket and let them float downstream, where he hoped they might be rescued. Good fortune was on the side of the twins as a she-wolf found them and pulled them to safety, where she protected and cared for them while a friendly woodpecker helped them to find food. The animals looked after the twins until a passing shepherd found them and took them home to be cared for by him and his wife. They named the boys Romulus and Remus. The shepherd and his wife loved and brought up the 2 boys as their own, both becoming shepherds like their father. One day, whilst the boys were with their sheep, they came across some shepherds of King Amulius, and the men ended up fighting. Remus was captured and taken back to King Amulius, who did not recognise him as he believed they had died a long time ago. Meanwhile, Romulus gathered a group of shepherds to go and rescue Remus. Eventually, Romulus managed to free Remus, but in the process killed King Amulius. You'd have thought that the city people would be angry with the 2 boys, but they found out their real identities and offered to crown them as joint kings. Surprisingly, the boys turned down the offer as they wanted to build their own city. They finally found the place they wanted as their city, where Rome stands to this day. However, it wasn't plain sailing, as the 2 boys disagreed as to which hill the city should be built on. Romulus favoured Palatine Hill, whereas Remus preferred Aventine Hill. So they decided to wait for a sign from God, augury, to tell them where to build. The sign came in the shape of a number of vultures. Although Romulus saw 6 and Remus saw 12, so each brother thought they had won. Not managing to see eye to eye, Romulus went on to build a wall around Palatine Hill, but Remus, being jealous, taunted his brother, and they ended up in a fight where Remus was killed by Romulus. Romulus, being alone, was now free to build his city as he wished. The city was finished on the 21st of April 753 BC. Romulus made himself king and named the city Rome from his own name. This was the beginning of the growth of one of the most powerful cities in the world for the next 1,000 years. Can you name Romulus and Remus's birth father and mother? Well done if you said Romulus and Remus's birth father and birth mother were Mars and Rhea Silvia. Who was the city of Rome named after? Well done if you said the city of Rome was named after Romulus. Who was Mars? That's right, Mars was the Roman god of war, or the father of Romulus and Remus. What does the word adamant mean? Adamant means to be sure of, to be determined. You are determined that it's the right thing to do. Yeah. Do you think the servant of Amulius did the right thing? Give reasons for your answer. I look forward to seeing your answer to that on the emails. So your task today is to retell the story of Romulus and Remus and the foundation of Rome and how it got created. Hopefully you have listened to the video and read the book by now. So on your purple mask you will see this activity. So I'm going to show you how to do it because I know last week some people got a little bit confused. So I'm going to press OK here. You're going to press the plus button here and you can either draw, we can add a picture in here, we can scroll in, we can rotate it if we want to, we could choose maybe this picture instead. So I might choose the Colosseum, so choose this one and that will go insert here, and here I might think about the birth. Here I might think about the new city, and here I might think about Rome. Okay, so you can add in different pictures. You can even draw pictures using the pens on the left. If you click the middle bit where it's got a pen, then you can use that, and then you can type here, so you can add in all the information, and I want it all in your own words, okay? And don't forget to save it as well. That's really important. I can't wait to see some of your learning today.